Hey fam, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and today we're playing something similar to that dragon game that we played, except I get cute little pet guys, and there's some cool little like mechanics in this that aren't in the other one. So with the other one, you kind of raise your dragon and you can like fight them. This one's all a little bit more like of a gotcha system, so you use the money that your little guys gather for you. And if you see in the middle of my screen where it's got those numbers, each of those little dudes have like a stat for how many times they can hit per second and like how much damage that they will do when they're like mining for money for you. So like right now, my pet's power's pretty dang high, and stuff like that. So what I'm actually trying to do is unlock this next door, which I'm kind of close to. So I'm at 388 quadrillion trillion or whatever that word is supposed to be. But once it gets to 400, or once I get to, after I get out of the 900 QA, I should be rolling in the dough. But yeah, you can, once you rebirth, which is like kind of prestiging in like Call of Duty terms, you can get this little thing where you can upgrade here instead of having to do it at like the main hub. Because, yeah, there's like a main hub. If you use the other one, you'll see there's a PvP thing. If you do the no lag mode, see how it's showing you like the damage that it's doing on the top and how much they're mining and like all of the other things. It will actually turn all of that stuff off, so it's no longer on there. Here, I can show you. So we can do no lag mode, enable. And now everything should run a little bit smoother, and like it gets rid of a lot of the clutter on the screen. And something that I like to do is I go over to traversals and I look for that new Baywatch one, because this one, if you just let it, so there's a gold bonus where if you're still moving, you get 30% more gold. So I just do this and kind of just like direct my character around and just kind of let it, I just let it do its own thing. They're gathering and I'm just sitting there kind of running around in circles trying to do nothing. But yeah, it's a pretty fun little time killer. You can increase the crit rate of like how much damage they'll do when they're crit, or like, yeah, not damage, but how fast they crit. And as you can see, I move so fast. You have like speed buffs that you can buy and they're like permanent and stuff. So like I move fast as hell. But I kind of want to play long enough to be able to show you guys like the, you know what? I'll give it a little bit. Let me get a little bit more money. Let me get up to 300 quintillion or quintillion. And then we will go to the main area and I'll show you like all of the other stuff. But I guess I'll pretend like I want to help make money. Like this looks so awkward. And as you can see, I am the Pink Ranger. Let's see what else I got here. We got a cool little spirit. My goodness, our gains are not super fast. But it's alright. Like I said, maybe you, oh yeah, and that also gets rid of like letting you see how much is left on the thing that you're trying to gain the money from. Alright, we're almost there. We're at 288. 290. Oh no, I gotta stay in the, so if you go outside of this little square, it stops them from gathering, because like I don't understand why. I feel like if you're in the room, it should just do it the whole time. But yeah, if you leave the square of like this grayness thingy, it stops them from doing their job. So now we're gonna teleport. So this is the main hub. This is the gotcha mechanic that I'm talking about. So you see how there's like all these little eggs, and if you go to the eggs, it'll show you like pictures of like what you could possibly get, how much each of them are. So like where we are, we shouldn't even look at any of these, because that's yeah, see, so these little guys right here are going to be the ones that we would want to go for. So let's just buy one and you guys can see. And actually, hell yeah. I needed that. That thing is actually pretty good. So now I'll show you like what to do. So here you can see what I was talking about, how they all have stats. So this little king cat attacks 2 times in a second for 11.0 damage. So it's like pretty darn good. We have a blue spider. We have all of those. But yeah, so this yellow butterfly is a 16. So we're going to need to go back to this other page and I'm trying to think what would probably be. I'm thinking one of the bulls, honestly. So we're at 193.0. Let's unequip one of those. 193.0. 200. So yeah, that was a better move. So that means now with the 2 little wing guys and only one of those, we're going to be doing a little bit faster attacks. And then if you want to like save your loadouts for your pets, you can do that. And then you can like load whatever preset you have if you want. There is a PvP mode in the game that I actually haven't used. Let's see. I don't know what it equips. Pet leaders area. Unlock level 11. I don't think I've actually ever been in here. I have no idea what this is. Leader. Maybe like you battle somebody? Okay. So I guess he just kind of explains the animals. Like I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's get back to our grinding. So yeah, so that's kind of basically most of the mechanics. You start out in that first little area that I was just kind of running by. So right here, you'll start like very easy. You'll kind of do your own mining. And then like these little dudes will all go out and just start doing all the work for you. And it's pretty nice. As you can see, like the XP gain isn't like holy moly. But to just kind of sit here and do nothing, it's not bad. Like we're just getting gold to just chill. It's like one of those chill vibes. If like you're just wanting to kill some time, you can come in and do this. But yeah, like I said, there's speed things. You can increase the amount of pets you can have with like these little NPCs, and like it'll cost gold. But from where I'm at, I think right now I'm locked at 10. Because I've prestiged once, I believe, on this thing. And like I said, there's a lot of areas you can get to. This one, I actually think I do enjoy this one more than the dragon one. Aesthetically, it's just a little bit better. And I feel like it's still grindy because it's one of those kind of things. But I feel like it's less tedious grinding than it is on that other Dragon Tycoon thing that I was playing. But yeah, I do believe I should be good to let this one ride out for a few more moments. Like I said, we'll wait for 2 more minutes and 30 seconds, and we'll go hatch a free egg, and yeah, we will call it a day. The lobby music, I'll be honest, isn't the best of musics, but, you know, it's not the worst, I guess. And let's keep trying to increase it. And then I am going to turn back on the mode because I do like to see the numbers. There we go. I like to see how much like we're doing per moment or per a hit. Because like you see me, I'm not hitting for anything. 2.5 mil. And we're like hitting something that's trillions. Like, yeah, we are so far behind on our damage. But the thing you really care about is their damage. Like 1.9, 1.9, 1.7. Like, yeah, those guys, those are the ones that we want destroying these carts like nobody's business. And then we can just jump. And I don't think I've made it to this area before. I think this area was the one where I was able to prestige. It's called Rebirth, but I remember doing it in here. Wait, what the hell? I'm seeing so many T's. Why am I seeing so many T's for my damage? Should be hitting for like bazillies. Alright. One more minute of grinding. Do 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 do. And I think what I'm going to do is after I'm finished recording, I'm going to play long enough to get into that room over there. I am Darth Sidious. Or I guess any Force wielder on the dark side of the Force. Alright, 40 seconds. Yeah, I'm seeing way too many T's. I'm so confused at who's only hitting in the trillions. Because from what I'm seeing... Oh, the little ladybug? Dang, my little ladybug, you weak as heck, girl. Whoops, did not mean to do that. All right, well, like I said, I'm not gonna do any more upgrading. I'll just let the game do its job and continue to beat up things until. Okay, and we'll do it now. I like how this one's teleport is so fast. The dragon's one takes too long. All right, here we go. Last little thing of our video, and I get a Dalmatian pupper. It's not good with compared to what I'm using. But, like, when you're in the earlier levels of the game, that thing is actually pretty good. That little Dalmatian hits pretty fast and does some decent damage. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little, whatever the heck you want to call this, Fortnite AFK. Well, I guess this one doesn't play AFK. Like, you have to, I guess, Fortnite grinding session. But, yeah, love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And I know I said I was going to do that video today, but my birthday party was pretty exhausting, which sounds dramatic, but yeah, I will definitely be doing the Plinko video tomorrow, which I will record for y'all, and you can see what our giveaway prize denomination will be. All right, deuces.